Welcome, welcome. Anybody tuned in so far? Let me know if that music a little too loud. Yeah, just want to get off a couple shots this early afternoon. I would say nothing special, but this is an awareness video, so it's definitely something special. It's definitely something we want to take in, tune in to. Hey, there she go. Hey, OTS, is that music too loud? A little too loud? Should I quiet it down a little bit, sweetheart? Let me know. Give it a couple minutes for. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Yeah, we gonna get on this subject, man. These subjects that nobody seemed to even care about, and it's not totally everybody's fault. Not totally. We're gonna get off into it this morning, this early afternoon. I be having to be careful about some of my lives because I be dipping off into future lives and be kind of spoiling it for myself. So I almost did it with this one too, but I just remembered to go back first before I come forward. But we about to kick it real strong. Uh, if you believe in God like I do, know that there's something wrong in your life, but don't know what it is, you might want to say a quick prayer because the information that's about to be laid down, the thoughts, the opinions, the comments that are about to be laid down, uh, a lot of people gonna find a lot of reasons to disagree with it. And YouTube, I do have the exclusive permission from the content creator called Mag Truth to use his work and do commentary um, for teaching, for setting things straight, for critiquing. I was hoping my fan wasn't gonna be too too bad in the background. Let's see. We have 4 minutes. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. hmm Gotta have these conversations, y'all, because I visit a few places and we have these type of conversations. And a lot of people, me myself, I like to be careful to not give the impression of a clout chase. I actually bag up off YouTube some days and don't even chime into chats because I don't want the impression of me being like everybody else. I don't want to gain popularity off of somebody else. I don't. Um, Reason being that, you know, if things do go right in my favor, The individual I gain popularity off of, whether I take them with me or not, uh, depending on who they are and what they believe, will always look back and say, hey, I'm the reason of this, I'm the reason of that. No, I don't want that. I'm not giving myself credit for anything. I'm giving credit to the Most High. So anybody that deviates from that, I stay away from. What you need? Lighter? You need to get you a lighter, man. Here. Open the door. Come in and get it. Push it back up just a little bit. Yep. Thank you. So, let's get on this issue. Let me tell you what I got an issue with, and then I'm going to continue from the last video I did where I was showing y'all how easy it is for the media to make any one of us that don't ride with their narratives public enemy number one. They don't have to have any proof. The only thing they got to do is put it out there on the news. I tell you, people, it's so important to know the value of numbers because they use the numbers to put the spell on you, especially if you're ignorant of what the numbers mean. And when I start this video off, I'm going to, when I continue this video that we started on the last time we ventured down this road, I'm going to chime in and let y'all know to listen to the numbers. The numbers always tell the story. Always. And it's not because they're too dumb to realize it. It's that they think you're too dumb. Well, they know you're too dumb and won't realize it. Because when somebody comes along and tell you what's going on, you disassociate yourself with what they say, because what they say put a lot of chaos in your mind. So you figure, I'd rather stay asleep than wake up. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Excuse my language, y'all. Nigga, shut the fuck up. You hating. This is what we associate with when we hear things that cause us conflict in our mind. And I'm going to try. I was talking to my little brother the other day, and I was talking to him about being aggressive towards people versus being loving towards people. You ever heard it's better to catch bees with honey rather than vinegar? Well, I'm setting out, because I'm a real negative minded person, IRL, I'm trying to find a different way to communicate. I'm trying to use the cheat code that was given to us by our creator versus using my own tactics that I have success with out in the streets. And I'm taking a different road. This live is about the great deception. And if you read the Revelations, you hear that this deception is so out cold. It's so massive that he even fools the people that really rock with the creator. In fact, the scripture said, if the days was not because of this, that the days were cut short. You understand? Because of this, the days was cut short. So I want you to understand that the deception is not for just mere idiots. The deception is for everybody. There's people right now that really rock with the creator the long way, and they're still under the great deception without knowledge. Why is that? Well, we do know one thing, that God said his world or his word will be preached in all the inhabited earth for a witness to all the nations, and then the end will come. So until you know what's really going on, Until you know, you ain't got to worry about the end coming to you. You're going to have a fair share, a fair chance to know and choose which way. See, some of us, like myself, think that you can get on the fence and you can do it both ways. No. See, I'm one that really rocked with the creator. And I even fell for the great deception in front of you guys. In front of y'all. I was actually going back and forth with some people that I knew was out to do harm to what I was trying to do. And because I knew how to defeat these type of people, because I know how to battle these kind of people, I felt that it was okay for me to show the people how to do this. And somewhere in between, y'all, I ran into a conflict. I ran into a thorn in my side, somewhere along the way. And when I realized what I was doing, I sort of kind of pulled back because I came to the crossroads, y'all. Came to the crossroad. And what the crossroad entailed is this. Curl, you can't sit on the fence, sir. You got to either stand on this side or you got to stand on that side. You can't do both. And I'm saying to myself, well, this is a teaching moment. And I talk to myself, I talk to my creator regularly. And I say, well, this is a teaching moment. This ain't really no war. This ain't really no this, that, and the other. And one thing the spirit does, it enables you to look at everything in the mirror. And it enables you to see things for what it really is. Not take people's word for it, not take people's emotion and feelings for it, but yours. And you're being completely honest. So while going back and forth or attempting to, because I had some things lined up, y'all, that's, incredible, entertaining, and and it's giving awareness on these type of people as well. But I had a thorn in my flesh about it at the same time because the information could really, cause some people to mentally be scarred. And I asked myself, I said, is the awareness of what God's saying, is it more important than you trying to show people how to battle with people that's trying to bully you? Hey, Calm, Joy Queen, how y'all doing? Brother Farouk Classic, hey, y'all. Good to see y'all, man. Good y'all hearing my voice, because I promise you, if you meditate on the things that I'm about to bring out in this short video, man, a lot of questions going to get answered for you. A lot of questions, even the ones you're not really seeking to get answered to. So I was even under the deception that you can do both, knowing that I can't. Knowing that I can't. So that's why I always tell people, I'm not here to judge. I can't judge anybody. I know that I shouldn't be smoking, and I smoke every day. Not only that, I put the effort to go get the smoke. So I don't know how strong you guys think about that, but I think strongly about it. I can't even judge a homosexual. That's why I don't do it. I'm not fit to do that. I'm not fit to judge anyone. Let's get that part out there first. That's why I'm not the ZX of the sector, because I know better. I know better. I've seen a lot of things that these people are experiencing now. See, I'm not like everybody else. I didn't grow up perfect. I didn't grow up with the ability to know how to lock down a job for multiple years. No, that's not me. That's not my path. My path was a whole lot different than that. My path was a in real life path, a IRL, if you will. I wanted something for nothing. I was that guy. I wanted to be the guys that we seen in the movies making all kind of money in one day and not doing nothing but passing the drug or the crack rock around. See, that was my path. stealing cars. Yeah, a straight thief. Straight up. Worth shit. You understand me? See, there's no reason for me to fabricate, or there's no reason for me to pretend, or because let me tell you something. Those mistakes and the way I looked at the world helped me find out the real path. See, me going through my little petty criminal life. See, I was able to rub elbows with people that actually had major criminal life. See, I rubbed elbows with people that will never see the light of day ever again outside of a cage, outside of a CO, a warden. I've actually dined, sat down, chopped up conversations, cried with these men. So not only am I one of the ones that wanted the easy way, I'm also one of the ones that learn from other people's mistakes. I see that damn crime boss come down on one of his workers. Hey man, how did he get let loose? I don't know. I did everything I can. I see that crime boss smack the shit out that grown man. I said, oh, let me chalk this one up right here. I ain't going. Ain't no motherfucking man about to put his hands on me like that, and I'm not doing nothing. Then you say, well, he's the boss. If he killed that man for putting his hands on him like that, his whole family. Well, you know what? Let me just exit myself from even that way of thinking right now. Because that means I'm dead already. So check this out. How easy is it for the people that really run this world to just feed us anything with no proof? All we need is a couple pictures. All we need is a person that we trust, and that's usually all of our news outlets. And it's true. Y'all think I'm playing, right? See, this video that I've been playing, this is old. This information that's playing on the video is old. It ain't nothing new. I want y'all to hear these numbers that's broadcasting. I'm going to stop it because I need y'all to understand that these numbers have powers and messages behind them. Remember, I know a lot of us don't believe in scripture, but remember that at one time, all man spoke one language. God put an end to it because of the perversion that was thought of doing this. So these people had to communicate with signs and numbers. They had to find another way to communicate. It's just like us on here, y'all. We didn't get so used to going to these shows and typing in the chats. What happens when somebody turn off their chat and we really, really got something to say? We find a way to get off what we're trying to say, right? So that's what these people did these thousands of years ago. They found a way to communicate. And those ways, see, he changed the language. He didn't change the numbers and the shapes of anything. And that's what these people use to communicate. So let me continue. What we're about to see right here in the next couple minutes is these people just make up an entire story. They're going to tell us that they have no proof that what they're saying against this person, they have no physical proof. But yet and still, they got it broadcasting on every network to make this man what they say he is. Let's take a listen, y'all. I really want y'all to get the gist of this. What up, though? Pull up, King. Happy to have you here, brother. Let's check this out, y'all.
Bullshit, 100%. And most of those that he
let me prepare y'all. My guy, he's very insulting, but check it like this. He's insulting the people that actually believe these things and still believe them. Not you hearing it from a different set of eyes, from a different narrative, and okay, I get it now. But for the people that still believe in, check it out, y'all.
With the slogan like Night Stalker and all of them, it's just hoax for the masses. And I told you, more fit for TV than anything else. Let's get into this one right here. Get in.
A crime, the dimensions of which are still unknown. Police believe that Lonnie Franklin Jr. murdered at least 10 people, all.
Wow. And you have to be able to see this, people, because I do a video on it and show you this fucking sodomite that they have on the can. They call the Peanut Man. You see him? You got the one eye symbol. And of course, everything you see them post up in the background is all coded for the masses, 100% in. That's how they do it.
People, all African-American women from South Central Los Angeles, beginning in 1985. Authorities have been hard put to explain, however, a seeming gap in Franklin's alleged crimes between the years 1998 and 2002. Well, this apparent hiatus earned Franklin the nickname the Grim Sleeper. But now,
the Grim Sleeper. Wow, just like the Grim Reaper. That's how they do it, people. 100% just for TV. And I told you, everything with a slogan. I don't give a fuck if they say somebody buck the feet outside on a rock and they call it buck the feet on a rock. I told you what it is already. It's a hoax. It meaning that they plan it just to make a TV show, a movie later on. It sound good when it passed by. You understand? And they have that name for it. It just fit. It's a damn slogan, a fake shit.
new evidence has come to light, and David Wright reports.
Their faces from the past, 180 of them. Some smiling.
180. That's a number 9 again. And yes,
let me stop it right there.
36 for the mark of the beast. And
now check this out. Those some of us that hear numbers, and we hear this number 180 women, and we're just looking at the amount. Wow, 180. But check this out. They just told us this shit is a hoax right in front of your face. And they do this every day. They told you that this is nothing right in front of your face. Now listen, they're going to tell you, they're so bold at mocking us and calling us dumb. They're so bold at it that when I press play on this video again, they're going to tell you that this that they're saying about this man isn't even proven. Isn't even proven. This is how serious I want y'all to take the information that we receive. Remember, you are what you eat. And taking in information is like eating. You're feeding yourself. Okay? So not only did they tell the people in the know that, okay, this is one of our psyops by using the term of 180. Well, Curl, what 180 means? Well, he just said it right there. It has several meanings, and even more than what we're bringing out. See, 180, remember, in numerology, the 0 means nothing. So what you have here is 18. What's so significant about 18, y'all? Answer this question. And you know what? $5 to the one that answer this question correctly in the next 60 seconds. What's so significant about the number 18? Why would they use this? Clock ticking. 60 seconds before I say another word. No, $5 ain't much, but it's a lot to me. Cash app you $5 right quick. Go buy you a coffee or, you know, a blunt wrap or some shit, you know. My younger years, $5 was, you know, something. With this inflation, it can still feed you, though. Some places it can still feed you. Now, when I tell y'all this, y'all gonna be like, what? See, check this out. How many 6s do you need to make 18? How many sixes? This is what 180 people represents. This is their way of telling us it's a psyop. Because really, they're not communicating with us. They're deceiving us. They're communicating with each other. So it's always going to be them knowing what's up first, to not even take the story seriously, but let each other know the agenda is on point. The agenda is being carried out. So you got 180 women, African American women. Now let's hear what they say about this information they just gave us about this man.
And take a look at this right here. You think you can make somebody out? They're rolling it, they're flashing it real fast because they know nobody die on it. It's just fake shit for the dumb people.
But now new evidence has come to light, and David Wright
New evidence come to light.
Their faces from the past, 180 of them. Some smiling,
Look how they passing them.
some sleeping,
Flashing them.
some
Yes, and of course, some sleeping. Wow. And let's continue.
may even be dead.
Some
Images-
may be even dead, so they don't know. You understand? They're telling you that they find this photo, all of these photos, in the presence of a fucking killer, the one that they just talk about. You understand? The grand sleeper, whatever they call him. They take photos of dead people are asleep. They don't know, but they find these photos, so-called. Even one holding the devil on with the ABC post up is fake shit.
Collected by a suspected serial killer.
There he is.
Oh.
They hurry up, zoom up. They hurry up and zoom the fucking fake photo all the way up in your eye.
These people
Fake
are
shit.
potential victims?
Mhm.
I hope not.
Yes.
But they interacted with.
Why bring them to the masses? Why bring it to the public and you don't even know? You're bringing it to the public, talking about the so-called killer. Why now? Why you doing this right here? You got it. It's involved in this case that you're talking about? No, you don't know. You don't even know if it's dead people or alive people.
Lonnie Franklin at some point in their life.
Detective Dennis Kilcoyne of the LAPD's Robbery Homicide Unit says all of these images were taken from the home of Lonnie Franklin Jr., the man suspected to be the Grim Sleeper serial killer.
We searched every nook and cranny of this residence and the big commercial building that they had in the backyard. Vehicles, glove boxes, under seats, everywhere. We gathered. Commercial building that he had in the backyard.
The commercial building that he have in the backyard. Wow. And they tell you that they dig out. He got a whole bunch of shit stashed and they find them. All pictures in there. Listen.
Vehicles, glove boxes, under
Vehicles, glove boxes. You believe that, people? You think they can tell a real lie? They're full of shit.
seats, everywhere. We gathered cameras,
Gathered cameras.
videos.
Gather camera.
Let me stop it right there, y'all. Now look, what y'all looking at is like the future. This is what's going to happen to everybody that don't agree with the status quo. This is our future. And I don't mean ours and y'all's too, but this is my future. These people will be able to build a case off of things that I bring out my mouth, things that I bring on my channel to show that I'm a terrorist. You may say, well, Curl, you don't go around threatening and bullying people and, talking terroristic type stuff. See, what you have to understand that before George W. got took out the White House, he labeled this, what I'm doing right now, as hate speech. That's why you can see channels with fighting and things like that on there from many years ago. You can go back and check them out. But the truth channels, those people that really, really be talking something, oh, they get snatched down real quick. It was a guy who I didn't pay no attention to too much. His name is I Control the what was his name? I exposed the MCs or something like that. I'll get the name of it. But I wasn't really paying no attention to this dude. because every video he did, y'all, he was talking about people wearing a mask and people cloned, and and I'm thinking, like, to me, I just throw my hand. It is another one of these guys that, everything is a conspiracy, everything. And this was recently. I ain't talking about many years ago. This was recently, like the last couple years. And I see him videos from him every day, hardcore content. And for a period, I don't see him no more. For a while. So basically, he didn't have to go make 2-3 other channels, because every time he get going, his channels are being took down. Those are the people, y'all, that you want to dig off into. You want to research those people, because all kind of negativity is allowed on here, as we see. Hey, Tanya, how you doing, sweetheart? All negativity is allowed on here, as I've witnessed hundreds times over. But when it comes to truth, for whatever reason, those channels get snatched down. And not because they're at war, because a few of them got snatched down because they actually did what I did. They actually bit the hook and was going to war with other content creators based on information being false that they're putting out. See, as long as we're trying to get people to think outside the box, in my opinion, I don't think we fail. I don't think we should go to war with each other. What I think we should do is just sharpen each other up. But see, everybody on here to sharpen their fellow man up. A lot of us is on here to get over on our fellow man. You understand? A lot of us on here to make money off our fellow man, not to help our fellow man benefit, as we all have witnessed. See, about now, y'all know that I'm not blowing air out the side of my goddamn head, because everybody know exactly what I'm talking about right now, because we've seen it with our own eyes. All of us have the power to pull each other up. All of us. But do we do that? Some of us do. But the mass majority don't. The mass majority don't want to see you frog hop over them, and they've been doing this for many years. And here you is, a newcomer, just come along and you just do a frog hop over them. See, some of us are happy to see that. A few of us are happy to see that. But the mass majority of us hate that shit with a passion. Hey, I didn't put money into this and this, that, and the other into this. And you mean to tell me this dude who ain't talking about nothing, or this girl who ain't talking about nothing, just gonna everybody flocking to them? Oh man, niggas get jealous. And don't tell nobody about your cash out. Oh my goodness, you really see that demon come out. You really see it come out. Yeah, you don't see none of those people no more. And it's all because of truth. See, truth is the only thing that this platform treats like a crooked stepchild. Nothing else. You go see people getting hated on, getting capped on, getting jumped, getting cheated on, getting beated on. You go see all that stuff on this platform. But when you're talking about truth, man, the mass majority of these people trying to get money out your pocket, period. Don't nothing else matter. Listen to the talk that these people, they treat this. See, I do this for me. I guess you can call it like a therapy. But when I feel like I ain't talked to enough people in the real world about what I'm talking to y'all about right now, I come on here and talk to y'all about it. So this what I do. I'm not on here on no business. Now, if I need help, I'm a say help. Closed mouths don't get fed, and I don't expect nobody to read my mind. When I lost my job, I came on here for help. I was seeking help because I was trying to be patient at the same time, trying not to hyperventilate. You know, it's my first time ever working a job that long, and losing it for not my negligence. It kind of hit me. But I had no problem asking for help. I had no problem. Just recently, I said, "Hey, I want to get this PS3 5 before this damn Madden come out." I asked for help on that. In between, since I started back working, you ain't heard me ask for no help. You know what? I don't need it. I didn't even need it when I asked for it. It was just, you know, you used to live in a certain type of way and certain things get taken away and sacrificed. Wow, you know, let me try to find a way. But listen, I got everything I needed when I needed it. It was people along the way that looked out for me that I never expected. I didn't even know these people even heard my voice before. But they came through here and they looked out for Curl like ain't no stranger ever looking. And many strangers have looked out for me. Let's make that clear. But we talking about somebody on the internet. And I am so grateful. I bet you for a fact, those people that looked out for me got good things happening in their life right now. I can guarantee you for a fact. I bet you. Let any of them people, and I'm not going to say y'all names because I don't want y'all being stalked. Let any of them people give me permission to say their name, and I guarantee you some good things. Oh, I know one person that ain't got no problem with me saying their name, who got some real good things going on in their life right now. My nigga Christ Consul. Ha! Now, I know he won't, man. He got some good things. In fact, ever since me and Christ Consul been kicking it, he been having some real good things going on in his life. Like a domino effect. And, you know, he might be out in the streets riding around right now, but I guarantee you he testified to it. I guarantee you some beautiful things happening in his life. And he been he been having his little, listen, Christ Consul is almost 10 years my junior. So he got to go through the same path, the same ropes I had to go through. Just because he's extra intelligent don't mean he get the escape. So you can look at him and say, oh, he be talking about this person, he be talking about this person. So be it. He loved Jesus. He loved the one who sent Jesus. I can guarantee you that. Him having his little fun and his little time and doing what he do, and his little time don't make up for the good that he do. It don't take away, I should say, for the good that he do. And he's doing good, y'all. Keep my little brother in y'all prayers to keep doing good. And I can guarantee you that's just one of many people, I guarantee you, who greeted me the way I greeted them, who supported me in the way I wish I could support somebody on here that need help too. And if you come around me, y'all, see, I ain't one of these people that you know, gonna put your business out here all on the streets like I just did my boy CC. I ain't gonna do that. But if any time, because I hear people be needing help on cigarettes and getting them some coffee and this, that. Listen, I've been a fanatic of Bill Withers. You understand? Y'all know what Bill Withers say? He was talking to his girl, you understand? But I'm talking to the people I love and the people that love me. If you one of them weird people that like to creep in people's life so you can exploit and use and take and manipulate and all that stuff, check this out. I'm going to forewarn you first that I'm protected. And if you just so happen to get in there, and if you're meant to be in there, just like Judas was meant to be a part of the 12, if you meant to be in that bracket, use me until you use me up. That's what Bill Withers said. And Christ didn't disagree with him. Christ don't disagree with him neither. Christ said, if your brother sinned against you, you don't forgive him 7 times. You forgive him 77 times. Basically, until you lose count, nigga. Because we all gonna mess up. We all gonna stumble. We all gonna fall. We all gonna move in a questionable manner sometimes. It just happens. We human. But after you reprove your brother or your sister, it matters about what happens then. And then on your end, you're being put to the test. You love this person, right? How much patience do you got for this person to pull through before you just give up on this person that you quote unquote supposed to love? See, it's all a great test. You see people on here, y'all. See, and I like speaking in this language because y'all understand, because y'all here almost every day like I am. You see how these friends get into it, y'all? See how these friends get into it? And then the very same hour, these people who supposed to be quote unquote cool or friends, these people ripping the fuck out of each other. Just off of disagreement. Just off of name call. See, check this out. Let me help the people understand. If I was to find out Christ Counsel is a manipulator, that he's not cool with me for real, that he's been lying me up. See, listen, what I feel about the young brother ain't gonna change because this brother fooled me or got over on me. It ain't gonna change because my intentions were good from the jump. You understand this? My intentions were wholesome from the jump. So if I find out that this is true, it's not going to hurt me in a way that it will hurt a person whose intentions not genuine. It's going to hurt me because it's like this person I've grown to love and like, I can't look at him like that no more. That's where my hurt come in at. Not, oh, I done told him this. Oh, I didn't share with him that. No, all of that is genuine. All of that is beautiful. You can never manipulate a person or intentions that are genuine. Ever. See, a lot of my people need to go back and check out these videos because I spit fire. And not I, but the spirit that animates me spit fire. I go back and listen to some of my streams, y'all. I be sitting back with the wide mouth like, what the? It's like, listen, all of us are being put to the test at the end of the day. Not by God. We're being put to the test to see who we with every day. Every day. Y'all think I'm speaking on here right now for attention and donations? Nope. I'm speaking out in love. Nothing less, nothing more. I was checking out some stuff, y'all. I just woke up. And I was like, oh man, I'm supposed to finish this conversation based off something I was looking at that didn't have nothing to do with that. I'm like, oh man, I need to finish this conversation because before I bring them this conversation, you know what I'm saying? We need to finish this other one. And I know I've been yapping y'all throughout this, but I'm going to let this finish. I want y'all to hear these people tell us that they're accusing this man or these men of all these things, and they don't have no proof. This is what they do to us every day.
Cameras and videos, you believe that people? They find a whole lot of fucking ways to tell you, or they come by all those photos. They're full of shit.
You know, under seats, so everywhere. We gathered cameras,
Yes.
videos, and all types of stuff from all over the property.
All over
We
the
are dealing
property. That's how you come up with all those photos of sleeping women. It's bullshit.
with probably decades of photography by this guy.
Yes.
Because
watch the hand sign on him. Watch him.
he is obviously the cameraman.
And because
yeah, he's a cameraman. All the fuck you know is the cameraman. Yes, because you find the picture with him. Okay.
Lonnie Franklin seems to have been the cameraman, police are treating each of these images as a mystery that needs
to... What if he take a picture of all the people that he ever know, or girlfriends? I don't know. Or the fuck you go assume that these people dead? Get out of here. They're missing?
Each of these images as a mystery that needs to be solved.
Every one of these photos is going to be another story as to the life and times of Lonnie Franklin.
Franklin was arrested last summer after DNA evidence allegedly tied him to 10 murders dating back 25 years.
DNA evidence time to 10 murder. 10 murder going back 20 years. But what you got to understand, people, that DNA shit right there that they're fooling the masses with, you better watch out. Of course, it can narrow down shit. Yes, it can give you a loop of people. Can't narrow it down to one man or one family. It's garbage. You could see 6337 right there, all coded. But they wanted to believe that this DNA is so accurate. Not even fingerprint and accurate. That's what you need to understand. They find a little fingerprint. You think they can lead that to one man? You better wake your ass up and narrow it down to a certain amount of people. And then they're going to decide who they're going to go after. Go after everybody till they figure it out. What you think about the DNA is much more deeper. And of course, it's not going to be that easy to just find somebody off no damn DNA. It's garbage.
To them black women from South Central LA. The murderer was nicknamed the Grim Sleeper because he was dormant for 14 years.
Yes, he was a dormant for 14 years. Remember, they didn't know who it is yet. They give him the name before they know who it is. So don't tell us because it's a name. It's because of what he do, why he got the name. He was a doorman. Wow.
2002, when he started to murder again. Is your working theory that this Grim Sleeper, as he's known, who was quiet, it seems, for 14 years, may not have been quiet for those years?
Well, I don't believe for a minute he was quiet. He was right here, lived in the same place.
You think he kept on killing?
Well, I don't know if he was killing, but I don't think...
you don't know if he was killing. Was people dying in the same fashion? It's a serial killer. You think a man can do all this shit right here? What do you do? Come up with a different way to kill and leave a different motive? No, it's bullshit. 100% psyop. And you always see them behind this shit right here looking to a foggy looking thing to fool the dumb man.
Franklin changed his stripe.
Orange jumpsuit for this one. Okay.
So over a period of years, I think he's the same man he was 30 years ago.
Franklin's attorney strongly objects to the release of the photos on the grounds that making them public will prejudice the jury pool against him.
It's not just the photographs that were released to the public. That's the problem. It's also the commentary that went along with the release by the public officials.
Mr. Franklin is accused of murdering at least 10 young women and one man in South Los Angeles,
That's 11 right there.
in fear and terror throughout the streets of South LA.
At the news conference last week, the mayor and the police chief both spoke as though Lonnie Franklin had already been proven guilty.
These people are not suspects. We don't even know if they're victims, but we do know this.
He said these people are not suspects. We don't even know if they are victims.
So my point is, they're not suspects, and you don't even know if they're victims. So why are all of these faces in front of the people? Why are y'all saying this about this man? Do you understand what they're telling us right now? And then, see, they're not only telling us the delusion they want us to accept, they're telling us truth within that. That's why I did that, I think it was an upload about the relationship between the truth and a lie. See, the lie would be nothing without some truth within the lie. The lie would have no weight, none at all. It'd be too easy to prove. But if you put a little truth off in a lie, boom, worse than a nuclear bomb, or what they tell us a nuclear bomb can do. And you know how they say you can't plant anything in the soil for so many hundreds or tens of years? Yeah, it's the same way. Just think of our brain, the people. Think of their brain as the soil. Because once you accept these lies, you're not going to accept anything else but. Because you fixated, you built your whole knowledge, your whole thought process off of these lies. So why would we want to hear? See, you think because I bring this to you the way I bring this to you, like I haven't sat in the same seat, but I've been in the same seat, worshiping athletes, worshiping movie stars, rap artists. Don't get me started on the music business. Worshiping. If I don't hear this particular voice or this particular sound pattern, I don't even get a music a chance because I'm fixated on certain sounds, on certain musical personalities. So don't get me started. You think I'm just standing here saying this stuff because I'm trying to be insultive when I'm talking to myself at the same time. I'm trying to reach people so that they won't go as many years as I have believing and trusting in these people. These people are nothing but characters. This news media you see right in front of you, these people care nothing about us. They get paid millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars for the deception. Why do you think you have to take oaths to do any of this stuff? Even go to the army, you got to take an oath. You know why? Because it swears you. It's a swearing to secrecy. It holds more value than your life once you take it. When you take that oath, you should already know that you're going to see things, you're going to hear things and experience things that you've never heard before. And it's going to blow your mind. Think of that oath as like what's that thing you take when you kind of can't, you see something you sworn to, I forgot what they call it, but I just said it in a upload some days ago. Think of it like that. You basically promising to keep everything you see in the house. In the house meaning other people that's in the same a brotherhood as you. We don't go outside the house and discuss anything. That's what the oath represents. You can't be an astronaut without taking the oath. Shouldn't that tell you something? You can't be a president. You can't be a state senator. You have to put your hand on the book and you got to raise your other hand or put one on your heart or however that stuff go. All right, you got to swear allegiance. And when you swear allegiance, your allegiance is to that entity before even your own mama, your own child. So in just that little clip y'all heard these people make all these accusations to the people and then come right back and tell the people that we have no proof of this stuff. We don't even know if all these faces we're showing that we're saying victims are even dead or hurt or been touched by this man. And please, y'all, please don't feel sorry for this man. Don't feel sorry for this man. You know why? Because the man ain't even real. And if he is real, he belonged to them in the first place. If he is real. And 9 times out of 10, if they doing this to him, he broke the oath. I forgot to tell you that it comes with all types of malediction. We don't really understand what malediction is. It's the opposite of blessings. Comes with torture. Joy Queen spoke a little earlier about the videos about the government gang stalking. Why do you think those people get gang stalked? See, we get people that break the oath every day. It's because they're fooled. They're tricked into it a lot of times. And once they realize they being fooled and tricked, the first thing they do is open their mouth. Like, oh, no, I didn't agree to this. Oh, no. In fact, you did. We swear allegiance every time we put in an application at a job. We promise to give them our vital force to get their money. We promise to give them our time to get their money. Okay? Every day. But see, the oath is a step above that. As anybody, my man's Kong, he went to the military. He had to take the oath. I just need y'all to understand that everything that appears to be ain't what it is. Quit expecting these people to give you truth. Quit just sitting back and just saying, okay, I trust, I believe, etc. Stop. I'm 44 years old now. I had to stop. And the little troubles that you have in your life, it won't stop until you face the truth. The truth of the matter is that they can put any face on this TV and make it public enemy #1. This is the people that have nobody in their life. The people are just by themselves. They're at risk the most. That's why they try to stay in drama. Because they know that the day is coming, but they don't want to die alone. They want people to understand and be around when they die. They want to think it's about this or that, but it's not. It's not about karma. It's about you as the individual. Every man will reap what they sow. Every man. And I have no clue if Tupac wrote his own music or anything. But one thing that fascinated me with him was that he always accepted death. He always knew it was coming. But I always had a problem with that at the same time, even though I felt them 120%. I always felt something. I always felt like that's kind of a cop-out, if you will. But see, I felt his music because I was doing nothing but dealing out death. I wasn't encouraging nobody to do better at the time that Pac was running around. I was encouraging people to do worse. Steal, sell drugs, rob, bang 5, 6 different women, lie, steal. Gonna use that K word. So of course I knew that something bad is gonna happen to me because it's written inside me. No matter how bad I want to not believe it or not, it's the code is written inside me. I know I'm gonna reap what I sow, even though I don't even believe in the Bible. I know something bad is gonna happen because I'm out here doing bad. You don't got to be a mathematician to figure that out. Only thing you got to do is be only thing you got to do is be alive and have a little bit of sense of truth in your life. You ain't got to be no rocket scientist to realize, oh, I'm doing bad stuff, something bad gonna happen to me. No. All you got to do is be a realist. You can have some form of realness about you and understand that. So when I got older and started having these children and start fathering, something that I never had, oh man, the world started looking totally different to me. It started to transform to me. Meanwhile, me and my sons outside almost every day playing football, throwing baseballs. I'm out there grooming my sons. Okay, this what's gonna keep you out of trouble. This what's gonna get you some money. Boom. Y'all like doing it too. I'm doing it with you, right? But when I seen the Wiz, how the Wiz really look behind the curtain, I flipped the script on my sons, and I did the best I could at the time to explain to them what's happening, what was going on. And I can just tell by their actions that they wasn't feeling it. The reason I had wasn't good enough reason for them. How I know? Because out of 2 of the 4, the 2 oldest end up playing sports anyway. I didn't stop them. I just let them know what wasn't going to happen. I'm not going to support it. I ain't stopping. My wife had to sign the thing because I wouldn't sign it. Basically giving your kids, giving them permission to your children to get hurt, and they have no type of credibility for it. They have no type of nothing to do with it. But they're providing the action. They're providing the sport that puts them in that situation. But right off the bat, this ain't our responsibility. It's yours. I ain't signing that. Yeah, did a lot of people look at me sideways? I don't give a damn. How you did this, my a couple of my associates, know how strong I was about the game and about the games. Before I came to the point, wow, we really going to the Hall of Fame because we know how to catch a ball, because we know how to throw a ball, because we know how to hit a ball and put a ball through a hole. Wow. Fucking games. Wow. And when I realized this, I backed up. I didn't wean. I didn't none of that. I just backed off. I said, whoa. It was like reading a book and realizing you was reading satanic scriptures for me. and you get to a certain part where you can't hide it, and you can't think it's nothing different now. You got to accept it for what it is, and that's when I bagged away from the table. Said, oh, so I'm a bag away from the tables and leave my kids at the table? No. Told them how I felt. Told them what I wasn't gonna do no more. And for the most part, you know, my two youngest ones, they okay. They know they can go shoot ball, do, you know, whatever they want to do. I ain't stopping them from that. But as far as the dreams I had, the aspirations I had, that I didn't fall through with because I knew I was a world-class fuck up and a wannabe thug, I said, okay, I'm gonna help my kids get to that, you know, standpoint. And when I realized that standpoint was nothing more than a hoax, I backed off. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people getting paid off of that right now that ain't with the gang or none of that. Non-disclosures, that's what I meant. But they do have to sign their non-disclosures. They do have to do that. And y'all hear these movie stars, he beat on his wife. Listen, y'all, once they sign that contract, they're never alone anymore. The people that sign them to that contract, when we talk about Hollywood, Disney, ABC, NBC, listen, these people protect their investments. They have the very best when it comes to protection. They have the military, the United States military, as bodyguards. So when they came with that story a few years back about Adrian Peterson beating his son to death, the question needs to be asked, what was his bodyguards doing? Remember, he was one of the highest in the league at the time. The people that hire or get these contracts signed, they know the hearts of men. If you ever read a contract, you can understand that they know the hearts of men. They got eyes on them all the time. Why you think they always get caught in compromising positions? You think that happens by chance? It's time to wake up, y'all. It's time to wake up. You think that these people get caught in compromising positions because somebody just so happen to have a phone that's not allowed around them without permission, happen to snap this shot, happen to get this video? No, see, the owners of those contracts make sure that their investment know that you belong to me. And whenever you want to get spiffy, whenever you want to get bent out of shape and act like you don't want to do what I tell you to, based on our contract, all of this stuff go viral. Well, ain't nobody gonna believe it. Oh, they will once I reach out to my friends over here, and they put it out. And it's the only thing you see on TV. They'll believe it then. What you say, Christ Counsel, early enough? If I hear it, if I heard it so much, it must be true. That's how easy it is, y'all. And there's some of us that think that ain't nothing we can do about it, but that's a lie. See, everything they produce is a lie. Everything they make you think, everything they program you to think is a lie. It's something you can do about it. You can share videos like this. You can make videos like this. And there's plenty of there. See, you don't have to make up anything. All you got to do is put the mirror in play. You can play their videos and let the horse tell you what's good. You ain't got to, bend or shape anything. You can just let them tell you. Just like this video I just played told you that this man did all this stuff and then come back and say, well, we don't know if these people dead. We don't know if they're victims. We just know we found this where he had his stuff was supposed to have been there. In a commercial garage or a commercial building he had in his backyard. Yeah. I got to get up out of here, man. I got to clean up my room before my wife get back or home from work. You know, she always clean up when I'm going to work, so I try to return the favor. You know, she is the clean when I am the, well, she's messy because she got so much stuff. But me, myself, I'm used to keeping my stuff out the way so that when we look around and see that the room messy, it's all her stuff. But I haven't been doing a good job of that lately. So it's possible if I get done in time, I come back and finish the rest of this video. But we're going to break down. See, y'all only got to the part where they actually told you that they're full of shit. It goes way deeper than that. They listen. They literally tell you, if you thought that was bad, they literally go further with letting you know that you shouldn't believe anything that they tell you, that they shouldn't get your trust off face value anymore. This video, if I'm not mistaken, is from the late 80s, early 90s. So I assure you, this stuff has been going on for a very, very, very long time. Very long time. And to my people I've been having words back and forth with, I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. Have fun with whatever you need to do to make you feel better. But, you know, I got to save my fun for another venue. You know, I admit to you, and I heard Pizarro say this on somebody's show last night. She said she enjoyed getting cussed out. And the lady she was talking to, like, what? I don't like getting cussed out. And Pizarro said something, man, I never heard of. Well, I heard the young people say it, but I like the way she said it because you know it was the truth. She said, oh, yeah, I like to get cussed out. I like to sit back and press mute and let them go ahead and get what they saying out and, you know, get to hollering at me, this, that, and other, this, that, and other, and not just be sitting back laughing, especially if it's something funny. And when I heard her say this, I said, damn. Damn. And Tree TV, even though I banned him from my channel, he said it right off the bat. He knew exactly what it was. I enjoy drama. Period. I enjoy it. And I just got to save it. I got to put that energy towards, you know, what I'm supposed to be putting it towards. You know, yeah, I do holler at Glitter Boots and you know, critique him every chance I get, you know, because he needed. He's a you know, immature old man, and he's proof to us that age ain't nothing but a number. He's proof. And a lot of other older people we have on this platform is proof. So we should no longer be focusing on things like that, thinking just because you're gray and white haired that not only should you have wisdom, but you should have sense, because we know that's not a fact. We know that that's a given. And we should always remember what side we on. You know, always. But I appreciate y'all for showing up. I realize that I'm on the side that I need to be on. I enjoy helping people way more than I enjoy hurting people. And I've had the displeasure of doing some of both, so I know and feel the difference. So I'm going to lean that way, more that way from the rest of my YouTube existence. I will chop it up if I run into Ghetto Intellect and we have some words with each other, or you know, I like chopping it up, and I like talking stuff to people that I know that's just gonna leave it right here, and we just gonna battle, and we gonna laugh about it afterwards. And Ghetto Intellect is one of them guys. He's a trooper, you know what I'm saying? Kong King is a trooper. We can disagree all day long, and we ain't gotta worry about beating each other up afterwards. I love it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just stick to what I stick to and stick to the people I know that's cool with that, and cool rocking like that, and just leave the rest alone, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for showing up for me, coming to hang with me, man. Y'all really need to those videos that I make that we actually be having conversations. Y'all really need to chop those things up, because we be talking about the future and don't even really be knowing a lot of this stuff. Me telling y'all they taking the guns, do y'all believe it now? They're coming for the guns. We know that my whole life people been getting shot and killed. They never gave two damns, but they all of a sudden care now, on the brink of presenting the new world order to you. Now all of a sudden they care. Just check this stuff out, people. Hope y'all have a good remainder of y'all day. Hope y'all day have been beautiful so far. But I guarantee you, just off you sitting here chilling with me, just hearing a different perspective on things that's going on around us, you're going to have an even more beautiful day than you probably thought you would. Love y'all. Please be safe out there. I expect to see y'all in somebody's chat typing later on after the sun go down. And that let me know everything went good with y'all that day, because I see y'all after the sun set. Till then, though, y'all, peace out.